I've been on Bigo Live at JOA TV for like 12 hours, but seeing Meghan McCain's rhetoric just gave me some damn caffeine in my damn body. Let's talk about it. Hi, welcome to JOA. If new to my channel, please click subscribe and click the bell so you'll be the first to know when I upload. If you do not like that skank ass Meghan McCain like I don't like her, then you would love this channel. Please do subscribe and click the bell so you'll be the first to know when I upload. Okay, y'all, I was on Bigo Live at JOA TV. When I tell y'all I got read for filth by one person, because he served in the military, and then, I just gave my position on how, it's a long story. Just follow me on JOA TV, all right, on Bigo Live. Shout out to Queen J, Gmail, Neek, Anna. You left early, girl. You missed everything. I'm just saying, like, it was fun. So I'm a little kind of, you look at my face, okay? But Meghan McCain gave me a boost of energy, and it's like really pissing me off a little bit at the moment. But it's expected, so I'm not really pissed off. It's just like I'm expecting this. So watch this clip, and I'll come back with some more.
You have been a vocal critic of certain Israeli policies, which still acknowledging and sometimes even celebrating Israel's right to exist as a Jewish state. But some of your surrogates and supporters have taken things in a different direction, calling Israel an apartheid state, publicly pronouncing themselves as anti-Zionists, and implying that Israel is akin to terrorist organizations. Do you agree that this kind of extreme anti-Israel rhetoric, and I want to make it clear again, I am not talking about criticizing specific Israeli policies, has contributed to the rise in attacks against Jewish Americans? Because I interviewed Joseph Borgen, who is the victim of an anti-Semitic attack in New York City, and he is deeply dissatisfied with the response from Democrats.
Well, look, anti-Semitism is a serious and growing problem, not only in this country, around the world. And it is obviously unacceptable, and we have to combat it in any and every way. My own view in terms of American policy toward the Middle East, toward Israel and the Palestinians, is that we need an even-handed policy. It cannot simply be 100% pro-Israel, that we have to understand that in Gaza, for example, you have 60% youth unemployment. You have a horrendous situation which was only made worse by the recent war. So what I want to see is our country play an even-handed role. Want to see the United States work with other countries to try to bring the Israelis and the Palestinians together to bring about some peace in that region.
Okay, before I even knew what that McFilth said on The View today, what really just made me like irritated just the start of the day was reading that aid to the Palestinians that was promised by the United States of America, according to Al Jazeera, has been blocked by a Republican senator. Now, this Republican senator is of course, a white supra, all right? According to Al Jazeera, a key United States senator is blocking $50 million in economic assistance to the Palestinians, undercutting promises of help by Secretary of State Antony Blinken after Israel's assault on Gaza in May and delaying the much-needed reconstruction of water resources and roads. Last month, Republican Senator James Risch placed a hold on the funding already approved by the U.S. Congress, using procedures under a 2018 U.S. law and claiming he wants to ensure the funds would not go to the Palestinian Authority or Hamas. But mind you, Hamas was created originally by Israel. Just letting you know there, okay? Advocates for U.S. aid to the Palestinians say Risch's hold on the funds is politically motivated and will eventually have to be lifted. A large group of Democrats in the U.S. House, led by Representative Jamie Raskin, who is Jewish, has demanded Risch to release the aid. Okay, a spokeswoman for Risch confirmed to Al Jazeera on Monday the hold remains in place despite the appeals to lift it. Quote, I just don't see any justification for withholding the release of funds other than the continued dehumanization, ridicule, and collective punishment of the Palestinian people, particularly in Gaza. said Ahmed Abu Zayed, who's the executive director of the U.S. Campaign for Palestinian Rights. It's a part of the consistent collective punishment of the Palestinian people, particularly the people of Gaza, Abu Zayed told Al Jazeera, okay? After 11 days of bombardment by Israel in May, Palestinian residents in the besieged enclave of Gaza face massive rebuilding challenges amid a ceasefire and an uncertain future. Israel destroyed hundreds of buildings, leading to the displacement of some 100,000 civilians. The bombing killed 256 Palestinians, including 66 children. You stupid, dumb, ugly looking ass, stupid ass bitch, talking about that Palestine, that Israel is not an apartheid state. Yes, it is surely an apartheid state for multiple reasons. For the first reason that I read about Gaza aid that was promised by the U.S. being withheld by a Republican senator. Okay, number one. Number two, a second thing I read, by withholding aid for people that need clean water, that people that actually need water in their villages in Palestine. Number three, the lack of electricity. Some villages have electricity 4 times out the week. A lot of people cannot take a shower. There is a damn international law, illegal international law sanction that is being taken place in Palestine because Israeli settlers are occupying Palestinian territory, and that's illegal under international law. There is a huge displacement, horrible displacement against the educational system, where children are given outdated books and not the proper education because of the stupid ass apartheid that has been done in Israel for 73 years. There's a situation where there's a checkpoint at the border that if you are on the West Bank, it's impossible. And if you do try to cross that border, even if you have reasonable reason to cross that border due to medical reasoning, there's a higher chance that you cannot even go across that border, even if you need better medical like you need to see somebody that has a higher credibility in the medical field, because it's on the other side, it's on the Israeli territory. All right, so please save me with the BS, you dumb golden spoon looking ass stupid bitch who has never ever in her life had to deal with living paycheck to paycheck. Never had to deal with paying bills. She probably don't even know how to write a check, how to pay fucking rent. And when she talk about Bernie Sanders people, she's talking about AOC, Rashida Tlaib, Ilhan Omar, Ayanna Pressley, and she is just mad and disgusted because her white super ways is showing. And she really needs to look up what an apartheid is, because it's definitely an apartheid in Palestine when there is a huge discrimination, when there is a huge massive ethnic cleansing towards the Palestinian people for no reason at all. So Meghan McCain, before you talk about my people, I need you to focus on your husband's cheating ass before he got to you. That's what I need you to focus on. So before you talk about my people, and before you try to address a situation that's hugely false about the apartheid, I need you to check your husband cheating ass the way he got to you. All right. Stay in your lane, you dumb bitch. Anyways, let me know in the comments below. Please do check me out at Bigo Live at JOATV. I really do appreciate the support. As well, patreon.com if you're interested in supporting me, $5 and more a month. I really do sincerely appreciate that. This woman is disgusting. This woman is dangerous. This woman is crazy. She's neurotic. Nobody wanted to fuck her, so she had to settle with a man to use her in her marriage for networking reasons. And it's just the life she lives. She's miserable, and she's an old, ugly white hag. Point blank in the period. Please do subscribe and click the bell so you'll be the first to know when I upload. Deuces. Yay!